All right, welcome everybody. It's going to be a quick recap here for this Thursday, June 8th, 2023. First trade you saw me take this morning during the first hour was gold. I went ahead and bought gold on a pairing pattern buy. I was in this trade maybe about 10 minutes. I think I bought somewhere around 849, 850, and I actually ended after it hit profit target up here, which was my very first target, which was up here just above 74. And I went ahead and took profit there, made a little bit of money on the gold, as you can see right here. Next, let's take a look at crude. You saw me take crude, but I did get a reversal on crude. So originally took a buy, took a loss on the buy, but turned around and sold it, made money on the short. Let's take a look at that. All right, so here's a crude trade, but before we get started, please don't forget to hit that like button. Also, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And if you hit that notification bell, we will keep you updated on all our new daily updates that we put out every evening. That goes over the trades that I've made in the morning and in the afternoon. I do trade a little bit of commodities, and I also trade stocks as well. Right now, we're just going over some of these commodity trades. Also, these, when I say HF1, 2, 3, these are all my own personal patterns that I've developed over the years. I'm trading a total of 4 of them. Got an HF1, 2, and 3, and what we call a pairing pattern. HF1 is one of my favorites. We had a buy on an HF1 over here on the crude. In this particular case, it did fail, but as I mentioned this morning, whenever I get two HFs right behind each other or right next to each other, I do like to take that second one. It's typically a really good trade. So I did get out of this first entry on a buy with a loss, but I turned around and I did sell it down here, which was another HF1 short instead of an HF1 buy. Once again, if I get an HF1 right and it's a reversal right after the first one, these tend to be very strong. And in this case it was, and I mentioned that this morning during that first hour. So I went ahead, sold it. I went ahead, added to my position. I added a little bit more somewhere down in here somewhere, and I finally did hit my profit target, making a nice little profit on the crude oil of $3.93. Let's see what else. Obviously, a little bit on the mini Russell of 138. And so total for the day, 621. Not bad for an hour or so of trading. And let's take a look at our stocks, and we'll see how we did on the stock side. All right, so here's the stock. First trade this morning out of the gate was Acon. A-C-O-N, bought Acon. Started off at 840. Let's see here. I put this on at 843. It was an HF1 buy. Held on to this quite a while here. Wasn't really doing anything after the opening. Always looking for that nice little spike to come in after the opening. Did not. Went ahead and got out. Took a loss on that. It was quite a while. Let's see here. Then I had another pairing pattern buy coming in just after 1 o'clock right here. A nice little pairing pattern buy. I held this from 1 o'clock up till about, let's see here. It was about 3 hours, I guess it was. Up until, was that right? Yeah, 1 o'clock. Yeah, so about a little bit after 3 o'clock, somewhere around 3:30, maybe 3:30 or something like that. Went ahead, hit my upper profit target, and went ahead and got out. Still ended up taking an overall loss on Acon, but this did I did capture a little bit on the upside to dampen my loss on Acon. I'll show you one other one here, and then we'll look at the total for the stocks. All right, let's take a look at BAOS. BAOS, best trade all day. BAOS, so I'll kind of explain what's going on here. First trade came in as a HF2. That HF2, well, first of all, this morning, as I mentioned, I had an alert up here at 12:04, I think it, what was it, 12, I think it was 12:40, something like that. So anyway, had a stop up here, waiting for it. It finally did hit my target of 1240. Ended up getting a little bit late. Bought in like at 1240. Let's see, I think it was 1245. Was an HF1, an HF2 buy. Had 1, 2, 3, 4 levels. A lot of clustering up here on those upper levels. So once it got past that second and third level, went ahead and got out. and ended up getting out at 13.16. I bought in at 12.45. And then what happened is, and that trade only lasted a minute or so. Very, very quick trade. Then when it pulled back, we actually ended up setting up a pairing pattern buy. So I bought in again on the pairing pattern buy. And then as it came up, it hit this profit target right here. And I went ahead and I got out of that first target for this pairing pattern. So made the two trades. So overall, nice day overall for stocks. Let's take a look at them. Yeah, there we go. So as I mentioned, Acon took a $138 loss on that, but I did. That was BAOS was my big winner for the day. Made a little bit of money on MGRX. All of these are on the radar. I think a lot of people were trading these, except for probably D8C. D8C, I held on to that forever. That was another one I put on this morning, but it's had very low volume. I like the charts, very tight spread, bid-ask, went ahead and got in on it. It wasn't really moving, got out, took 16, made 16 bucks on it, very, very small position on it. And then on MOGL, I scalped that a little bit on MGOL. But the big one was BAOS, so not a bad day for Thursdays. Thursdays usually tend to be very good days. So not the biggest Thursday I've had, but certainly not disappointing. So tomorrow's Friday. Once again, we don't not trade just because it's a Friday. We will watch the action. Most of everything's going to be done first thing in the morning. So let's just see how we do. And hopefully we'll see everybody tomorrow morning, first thing on the morning show at 9 a.m. Eastern. We do the first hour. And then we move on into our live trading room with our subscribers. All right, everybody have a good day. See you tomorrow.